it's time to weld. Hi everyone, Nico here at the Blue Demon headquarters. Today we're going to be taking a look at Blue Demon's BlueArc 140MSI welding machine. Alright, let's take a look at what's inside. Right out of the box, you get your 140MSI welding machine with the integrated MIG gun, your ground clamp, stinger, owner's manual, and some contact tips. Now let's take a look at some of the machine's features. 140MSI is extremely portable, only weighing in at 22 pounds. What also makes this machine extremely portable is it runs off 110. The 140MSI also features a digital LED screen for you to easily change your settings. Taking a look at the manual MIG setting, you're able to adjust your voltage and your wire feed speed independently from each other. Now taking a look at the Synergic MIG setting, adjusting your wire feed speed will adjust your voltage automatically to optimal setting. Now let's take a look at the MMA setting, or the manual metal arc, commonly referred to as stick welding. You can adjust your amperage with this dial here. Now let's take a look at my personal favorite setting, the VRD setting. What that stands for is the voltage reducing device. Now what that does is reduces the open circuit voltage going to the electrode, so you don't shock yourself when it's not in use. In the VRD setting, you can also adjust your amperage with this dial here. Going lower on the machine, you have your positive and negative terminals that accept DINS connections. Taking a look at the back of the machine, you have your 120 volt power in, your gas inlet, and your on-off switch. Now let's take a look at the inside of the case where you place your spool. Will you get out of there? The inside of the machine is able to fit 4 and 8-inch spools. Now I will demonstrate how to load a 4-inch spool into the machine. First, remove your lock nut, the spring, and the holder. Place your spool so that the wire feeds through the bottom. Replace the holder, spring, and your lock nut. Before I start feeding wire, I remove the tension, flip up the guide wheel, and make sure my drive roller is the same diameter as my wire. Now that I'm ready to start feeding my wire, I'll run my wire through this hole, over my drive roller, and through the outlet. Place my guide wheel down along with the tension and adjust accordingly. As you can see, the integrated MIG gun is connected by DINS. The red slot will be for DC-EP, the black slot will be DC-EN, and the remaining slot will be your ground connection. Now that I've fed my wire, what you want to do is hold your gun straight, pull the trigger, and let your wire feed out. Alright, let's get to welding. Now let's set up the machine for stick welding. Let's begin by removing our DINS connection for our integrated MIG torch. I'll be running a 332nd 7018, so I'll set my stinger to the red DINS connection for DC-EP, my ground clamp to the remaining DINS connection for DC-EN, and then set the machine to MMA for manual metal arc. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We'll get back to you ASAP.